welcome to the 1/6 Scale Man YouTube page. It's your boy LR. And today, finally, after a long overdue wait, almost 2 years, we have right in front of us right now the MMS471. That's right, y'all. Erik Killmonger from the Black Panther movie. It was a long wait for this, but we finally got it. So there's no complaints from me. Been waiting for this bad boy for a minute just to complete the collection. So we finally got it. Yeah, as always, we got the presentation. It's the box in front of us right now. You see the nice embroidery on the front. It's the Erik Killmonger helmet, Erik Killmonger logo right here, Black Panther. Bottom right, actually it might be your left, my right, it's Hot Toys logo. Over here we have the movie accurate emblem. Of course, like I said, the presentation on this box is amazing. Can't say that, can't say enough about it. And of course, like I said, it's something I've been waiting for, so we finally got it. If we turn the box to the side here, of course, we got the Erik Killmonger logo on the back. Of course, it's always the warnings and everything we see in the back there. Typical of a Hot Toys box and display, but you know what it is. Got the Erik Killmonger logo on the other side here. But yeah, from what I'm seeing so far, I love it. I love the gold embroidery on the front. I like the feel of it, the texture on the front of the box. Like I said, you got that Wakandian logo and print on the box itself, and then you have the logo on the front. So yep, finally we got it. So we're gonna crack this bad boy open and take a look at the accessories first, and then of course, you already know what time it is. We can look at that figure. Let's get at it. It's your boy back for the 1/6 Scale Man YouTube page. We got all the accessories out in front of us, so we're gonna take a look at it. I like what I see so far. I'm gonna say the best for last, of course. So we're gonna start with everything else. Let's start first with the actual display stand. Of course, it has the golden jaguar embroidery in the middle, the Wakandian logo and the print out here with the Black Panther logo there. On the front, we got the Erik Killmonger logo. I do like it. Like I said, I like all the stands that we basically get. Hot Toys always brings it. Nice little gloss on the front. So yeah, I love that stand. Most definitely. Have assortment of hands here. I'm not going to actually go through them all, but I'm going to go through one of my favorite. Like I said, is the claw. If we bring that up close, you can most definitely see the detail in that. They took their time to basically just give us some really good detail on the hands. Of course, it's Hot Toys. I can't even draw hands the best. And look at that detail that they actually give you there. I do like the detail in that hand and, dynamic pose it actually has. So it gives us a lot there. So yeah, you get 3 pairs of left, 3 pairs of right. Of course, we have the fisted hands here that you can actually use to hold the weaponry. We'll get to that in a second here, but I do like that here. So yeah, get some decent accessories here. Not too many accessories when it comes to Killmonger, but at the same time, he was a brute warrior, so we didn't really need a lot. Here we got the actual spear first. You can see the detail in that. I do like it. I love the detail in that spear. Sort of like the stitching. And I believe they didn't really make reference to it in the movie itself, but I believe the tip of the spear was vibranium. I think it was. All of it, pretty much all their weapons were vibranium anyway. So that's what we got. But I do love that. He basically customized it to himself by breaking off the staff portion of it and just made it more of like a short spear. So I do love that. We have his sword, the blade here. And if you look, you see like it has that really good weathered look, like it's, it's gone through, a couple of battles. I do love that. I love the gripping handle that it actually has here. Sort of gold. It's sort of like a bronze color, but I do like that. The detail on this is immaculate. I love it. It's amazing. Yeah. Now, this is something I probably won't really use too much of. Not something I was really interested in. With the Black Panther, I didn't even use that one. But it's, of course, it comes with the logo print. It goes behind the actual stand. You can actually use that for the backdrop. I like it. I would have loved it more if they would have basically gave it some illumination. If we'd have basically got like that black light effect that we got with, the Black Panther himself. But no, we didn't get that. I thought we would, but we didn't. Yeah, I don't see myself basically using this, much. Especially in a DTOF, it won't basically fit. But it's a nice little touch, I guess. And here we go. saving the best for last. It's that Michael B. Jordan, Erik Killmonger head sculpt. Look at that. Yo, I know there were a lot of talks about it, but I think this is probably my top, I would say top 5 head sculpt of the year. The hair, like the sculpted hair with the braids, amazing. But look at that. The likeness to Erik Killmonger is amazing. This is, man, this is crazy. I loved it. It looks exactly like him. You can see the detail in that, on the mustache, his eyes, everything. It's incredible. I love it. I mean, I can say too much more about it, but it's an amazing piece. All in all, oops, toppled over there. But all in all, like I said, I love what I'm getting from this. There you go. It's the accessories, everything that we actually have. It comes with the figure. But I know what you're waiting for. You want to see the figure itself, so we're going to crack that open and get it going. So, be back, you know, your boy be back in a minute. You know, get these off to the side. Get that figure out here. Let's get it going. Go. We got the Golden Jaguar himself, Erik Killmonger. Yo, this figure right here, incredible. Let me bring it up a little bit. I love it. So you can just get an understanding of what we're actually looking at. I love the detail in this figure. Now, I know there were a lot of complaints in the very beginning, especially it took so long for this to actually go into production because I guess I don't know if it was copyright issues, whatever it was. But from what we saw basically from the prototype to this, you know, there were some complaints. Hey, I'll admit, you know, I was complaining a bit myself, but I am happy with the finished product. And I do understand why it would have been harder for them to do the illumination with this figure, especially when it comes to the gold. It wouldn't have worked. So I do like that we have the definition and also the gold trimming. It doesn't really take away from the figure. I think actually, to be quite honest, in my opinion, I think it looks great like this. You know, I like the detail on that figure if we turn it to the side. And look at that. I like the mask. I like the Golden Jaguar mask. If we basically, and I wanted to turn it to the side to kind of get an eye, you know, to zoom in on that really quick. Let me just kind of adjust the camera there. But if you zoom in, you see it. I mean, you see the detail in that. You see the detail, and it's like a sort of like a Jaguar print camouflage underneath the gold trimming. Of course, we have some of the Wakandian language right here on the side. Some like the warrior print. I love that. I love that about this particular figure. I love the detail in the actual gold necklace. So the, you know, gold emblem that he actually has here. I guess is, you know, pretty much as you wear around your neck to get the transformation going on with the suit itself. I do like that. I like, you know, the teeth, the Jaguar teeth on the necklace that you can actually see there. It's very detailed. The definition on it, and even the definition in the figure itself, the muscular definition is incredible. I like that. I like everything about it so far. Now, going into it, you know, basically, you know, at this point, you'll probably get limited articulation. And that's mainly because they use like this rubberized suit on the outside, but you just got to kind of be careful. You can try not to really force the dynamic pose too much, because you don't want to, you know, pretty much stretch the plastic to whereas it's out of shape. Never do that. But yeah, I mean, so far from what I'm seeing, I love it. If we, you know, basically pan up and look at the actual helmet itself, I like that. I like what we're getting, the detail in it. You know, I really do like it. I like what I'm seeing here. Yeah, I have no complaints. I have no complaints about it, you know, whatsoever so far. I'll probably swap out with the Michael B. Jordan head sculpt. You know, just to kind of play around with it. I might do that, but I might leave it just like this, you know, for a while. You know, I have a pose in mind that I want to do with it, especially, you know, how limited the DTOF is, but, you know, we're going to make it work most definitely. But I can't say enough about it so far. I mean, I like it. You know, from what we got and what we were supposed to get with this figure, I have no complaints. None whatsoever. Let's actually pull it up. So we do get a bit of articulation in the legs, knees. You know, you can actually bend that back. It does come all the way up there. You get the articulation, you know, and of course in the boot itself, it does give you the toe pivot there, so you do get that. Ankle joint is pretty good. Does move left to right, so you do get range of motion there. You're not probably going to get too much articulation in the torso area. You know, you get some there, which surprising enough, it does actually work, so you can, you know, move that up and down. But twisting it side to side, you probably won't get. The arms, they do stretch out that far. As far as coming forward though, it's going to be a big of a stretch, so you have to kind of play around with it a certain way to get what you're looking for. But yeah, you know, we'll make it work somehow. The neck joint, of course, up and down, does swivel to the side. You can turn that bad boy, get some nice little, you know, motion there. So yeah, I mean, like I said, I mean, if you have the Black Panther figure, you already know that the articulation is going to be kind of rough, but you know, just play around with it. And at the same time, as much money as we spend on it, you don't want to break the figure and do too much damage. But hey, there you go. Like, I really love this figure. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. You know, there's not much, you know, complaint from me. Like I said, I'm gonna probably pose him a certain way in my DTOF, you know. But I would suggest it. If you haven't picked it up already, you can get it from Sideshow. That's where I get all my figures. You know, that's not going to change. You know, Sideshow, I've been, you know, pretty much a big Sideshow advocate. I'll put the link at the bottom of this video where you can actually get it and purchase it from. They have them on pre-order right now. I don't think he's available yet. They're satisfying our pre-orders first, and then, like I said, he will be available to purchase. But if you haven't already, pre-order him now. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I mean, this figure's great, especially if you already have, you know, Shuri, and you have the Black Panther, and you have T'Chaka. You want to pick up this figure to complete it. I mean, it's great. I can't say nothing else about it. Can't say enough about it, but you know how it is. It's the 1/6 Scale Man YouTube page. It's your boy LR. As always, if you like this video, hit the like button, subscribe, and share. As always, prepare for my next video. We out.